Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I'm also back with my another video which is corneal color coding. Before starting the topic, I want to say if you guys are new, so please do like, share, subscribe and comment so I can make more videos for you guys. In this video, I'm going to discuss the history, advantages, method and what color code we use to document the diseases. Let's start with the history. In 1969, Charles Louis Kiffen described retinal diagram. Inspired by this, A.J. Brown started documenting corneal diseases. And for this, he also published an article, a simple scheme for documenting corneal disease. You can find it on Google. Basically, why we need corneal color coding? So, to record what we see and to know the extent of disease, if disease is epithelial, subepithelial, anterostromal, midstromal or descent level. And for comparing before and after treatment if disease is healing or not, to increase observation skills because for drawing you need to look more carefully and eventually it will increase your observation skills. And it is also cheaper than the photographs and you can add more detail. For drawing you need to draw two views, the front view and the slit view. And for frontal view, a black circle approximately 35 mm in diameter is drawn freehand or with a circular guide to represent the corneal margin of the limbus. And for slit view, a freehand black outline of the corneal cross section drawn as two parallel arcs allows more accurate representation of the variation in corneal thickness, such as anterior ulceration, posterior bulge of the stromal edema, or diffuse thinning. Do not use any dye just like a fluorescent stain or rose bangle until you have drawn the diagram properly. For more accurate and precise drawing, measurement should be taken for ulcer, pterygium, epidefect, etc. This picture is showing the front view and the slit view. The color shades which we use to draw the corneal diagram is black, blue, brown, green, yellow and red. With the help of black color, you can draw outlines of the diagram, foreign body, contact lens, IOL, scar, dystrophy, corneal catarrhate, tissue adhesive, corneal nerve and degenerations. Just look at this picture. The first one is showing the outline of the diagram with the help of black color. The another one is showing the sutures, which is marked as the small lines over the circle. In this picture you can see the central scar was documented with the help of black color, and in the second one a corneal nerve was depicted with the black color. In this one the tissue adhesive also shown with the black color, and a foreign body in the second picture, corneal degeneration with black outline and the contact lens with the dotted black line. The red color is used for thus documenting superficial vessels, deep vessels and ghost vessels. The first picture is showing you the superficial vessels superiorly and the deep vessels inferiorly in the second picture, and the ghost line was depicted as dotted line inferiorly. The brown color used to document pigments, pupil, synechia and capies. In the first pictures, pigments on endothelium was documented with the help of brown dots, and in the second one, the old capies was also documented with the brown dots, and the Fleischer ring, which is generally present in keratoconus, also documented with brown color, and the synechia, which is anterior synechia in the second picture, it is also drawn with brown color. Green color used to document epithelial defect, fluorescein staining, SPKs, filaments and Dalins. First picture is showing you the SPKs, which is superficial punctate keratitis with the green dots over the cornea, and the second one is showing you the epithelial defect with the green color, and for the defect you have to take the measurement also, which could be vertically or horizontally. This picture is showing you the filaments with the green color, and the second one is showing the Dalin, which is thinning with the green color, and the yellow shape used to document fresh capies, contact lens deposit, hypopyon, exudates, infiltrate. The first picture is showing you the contact lens deposit with the yellow color, and the fresh capies and hypopyon is also shown with the yellow color in picture A and the B. Next color we have blue, which is used to document edema, DM fold and microcyst. And the first picture is showing you the DM folds, which is drawn in front view and in slit view. And the second picture is showing you the stromal edema.